Welcome back, everyone. Reinstated Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, has returned to office and instructed his staff to do the same. In a video address, Shaibu says his resumption is in adherence to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. He has also directed those who haven't resumed work since his reinstatement to do so immediately or face consequences. He emphasized that the Federal High Court's judgment, which reinstated him, meant his office was never vacant. He has warned banks against conducting transactions with his office without his explicit approval, citing illegality. Let's listen to the reinstated Deputy Governor.
In recent weeks, the Federal High Court in Abuja reinstated me as the Deputy Governor of Edo State, acknowledging the illegality of the impeachment. Upon my arrival in Benin, a tragic event occurred as an assassination attempt was made on my life. Thankfully, the bullet missed its mark. Unfortunately, hit an armed policeman assigned to the APC gubernatorial candidate for the upcoming September 21st election in Edo State. In line with the judgment, the office of the Deputy Governor was never vacant. In this regard, all transactions that would have been done in my absence remain illegal, null and void, and of no effect whatsoever. Nevertheless, I want to reassure my dear people of Edo State that I am back in my role as the Deputy Governor of Edo State, ready to perform my duties, fulfill my responsibilities, and deliver on the promises of democracy.
Reinstated Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu there. Meanwhile, the Edo State government stated on Monday that Philip Shaibu is impersonating the Deputy Governor and should stop presenting himself as such. So tonight, let's get the perspectives of an APC chieftain on this latest development. Honorable Nosa Adams is a lawyer and former chairman of Ego local government area in Edo State. Good evening to you, Honorable. Welcome and thank you very much for joining us on Politics Tonight.
Well, good evening, Nigerians, and greet everybody that is listening to all this.
Right, so we just heard the reinstated Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu there, who has reiterated his commitment to service with a full resumption to the office. What does this mean for the state? And since he's back to the APC, what does it mean for the APC, for your party?
Well, we in the APC, we believe in the rule of law. As a political party, it's built on the foundation of the principle of the rule of law. As a political party that believes in equity, as a political party that believes in fairness, as a party that believes in justice, we know that the court has given its judgment, and in that judgment, it was declaratory, and in that judgment, there was a consequential order, and as Nigerians that believe in the sanctity of the Constitution of this country, we are happy and we want to abide by the decision of the court until it is set aside by a superior court. What the governor is saying is to the effect that the judgment has been appealed and they have filed stay of execution. Stay of execution will not act as execution. They only file a motion for stay, and a date has been fixed to hear their motion. Whether the motion will be granted or not is a different thing entirely. But as it is today, there is a subsisting court judgment, and that is the judgment we are all looking up to until their appeal and their motion for stay is heard and determined. So, to that effect, with the APC, we are not particularly disturbed or worried, because if the judgment has gone contrary, we still abide by it, because we believe in the sanctity of the Constitution of Nigeria.
But
what the governor is doing now is to show that he does not believe in the rule of law. He believes in anarchy. He believes in self-help. And it's unbecoming of a governor of a state, and it's unfortunate and a direct threat to our democracy, a direct threat to the peace and development of those states.
Honorable Adams, in a longer version of that video, Philip Shaibu outrightly alleged an assassination attempt on his life. Yeah, is that what it is, and is that what the party is saying as well?
Yes, that's what we are saying. Because what the governor is doing now is to prepare the people that we attack the deputy governor, prepare the people that we attack all those that are associated with the deputy governor, because he doesn't want to obey the judgment of court. As far as he is concerned, he either go his way or there will not be peace and tranquility in Edo State. As far as he is concerned, everything that must be done must be such that must please his whims and caprices, must please his clique, and must please all that he wants to do in Edo State. And we don't operate democracy like that. A democracy where there is no certainty or there is no independence of the judiciary cannot be said to be a stable democracy, cannot be said to be a democracy in practice. An independent of the judiciary that is encapsulated in a democratic value is one who say yes, truly we have a democracy. So
all right,
all this is to be fair, because the plan of the governor is to cause chaos. The plan of the governor is to cause anarchy, because he knows that he has done so much damage to his political party that in a free and fair election, he cannot win. If not, what is wrong with a court has given somebody judgment? Why not wait for that decision to be set aside? Why not wait? Why not wait for you to have your motion to for state to be held and determined? But all the governor wants is to create chaos.
And that is why the problem in those your word against
because
it's your word against theirs. I mean, for now, there is no proof that the governor is planning to cause anarchy in the state. But if Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu has said he has not received any response from governor-baacked on the reinstatement of his aides, at the same time, I mean, in that video we saw, he has ordered his members of staff to resume. Many say he should have waited for the governor's approval before sanctioning his aides to resume. If not, he may be putting them in harm's way. Kindly hold on, Honorable. He may be putting them in harm's way. But if this approval does not come, what is the implication? Honorable, did you get that question? Honorable Adams, can you hear me? All right, so I'm speaking with, tonight I'm speaking with Honorable Nosa Adams. Okay, Honorable Adams, I hear that you can hear me now. So what I was saying was that...
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Right, so if Deputy...
You're not very clear. I can hear you now.
Okay, so if Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu says he has not received any response from governor-baacked on the reinstatement of his own aides, at the same time, in the video we saw, he's ordering these members of staff to resume. And some are saying he should have waited for the governor's approval before sanctioning them to resume. If not, he may be putting them in harm's way. So I'm asking, if this approval does not come, what is the implication?
Well, it shows the governor does not believe in the rule of law. It shows the governor is a promoter of anarchy. It shows the governor is a promoter of chaos. It shows the governor does not believe in the sanctity of the judiciary. If not, the court have said ab initio, Shaibu was not even removed. Instead of reinstating his aides, it's a matter of conscience. That is why he's even writing to inform him. Because the court said he was never removed ab initio. He said he was never removed ab initio. That is to say, status quo ante bone remains. So what are we talking about? The governor, 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 the governor is desperate. The governor is a clear breach of the provision, instant provision of the Constitution. And that is what we are saying, that Nigerians, and indeed, the resident of Edo State should take special recognition of the conduct of the governor and his candidates. Because Aisha Godaro is the governor's special advisor on socio-political issues. So all these things is being orchestrated to make sure they muzzle the people of Edo State and truncate the will of the people of Edo State. And it will not work. I can tell you that. Right. Take it to back, it will not pass. All this manipulation, all this desperation will not work. This one election, Amadeki and his progeny will surely lose.
All right. So
the other reason why he's afraid, yes.
Once again, because you do not have any proof to show us tonight that Governor-baacked is promoting anarchy in Edo State, I would like you to be very mindful with your words.
Okay, he's deciding. It's obvious. You can see it. If a court of competent jurisdiction gives its ruling or a judgment, and somebody is saying we disobey the judgment of court, the subsisting judgment of court, what that person is doing is to resort to self-help. And what is the result of self-help? What do you think will come out of self-help? Is it not chaos and anarchy?
So I'm not sure you.
Why do we have the rule of law? Why do we have court? If anybody has to disobey court, then I'm going to have a decent, peaceful society. The only reason why Shaibu went to court is to ventilate his anger through constitutional means. And that he has done, as court has given his judgment, and somebody is seated in his office and saying we don't obey the judgment of court. Can Nigeria see that the man is obviously promoting chaos and anarchy in Edo State? Do we have to start proving what proof do we need to prove? And when we issue statement yesterday to the effect that Shaibu is not the deputy governor, he said not to let Nigerians and indeed the security agencies to know that Obaseki and his co-travelers are promoting chaos and anarchy in Edo State.
So, Honorable Adams, I'm sure you must have seen the reaction of Edo State government to this resumption.
That's what I'm saying. That reaction is in contravention of the judgment of court.
But some of your, I'm happy you're a lawyer. I'm happy you're a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer, yes.
So some of your colleagues are actually saying that Philip Shaibu should have waited.
Waited for what? Waited. Now, who is saying that Philip Shaibu should have waited? Wait for what?
Okay.
Wait for what? Wait to disobey court judgment? Was it Shaibu that gave himself that judgment? Are we not under the rule of law? Are we not under the rule of law? That is the question you should be asking the governor and his co-travelers. If you are saying Philip Shaibu should wait for what? Wait as to contravene the judgment of God. Wait as to disobey the rule of God, of law. I think that someone said, Philip Shaibu is only quietly and diligently obeying what the court said he should do. Shaibu is not acting on his own. Our APC, the only offense he has committed is that he is having sympathy or he has joined the APC. And this is legal right. There is no law that says that if you are a deputy governor of the state, you cannot have your sympathy or support for somebody in another political party. No such. There is no such law. The Nigerian Constitution does not say you have to be, if you are a governor or deputy governor, you don't have right to have sympathy for another. You can see what happened in America. It was Democrats themselves that said Joe Biden should step down. Members of the Democratic Party were the ones who were saying, no, we can't have you as our candidate. So, what is the offense of Shaibu? What is the offense of APC in Edo State? We have somebody who is desperate. We have somebody who is ready to muzzle every person down. We have somebody who is fighting virtually every person. All for the single purpose of installing a surrogate. All for the single purpose of installing a stooge. All for the single purpose of installing somebody who will protect him because he has committed atrocities in Edo State. For which he must be called to account. And there is no amount of intimidation. There is no amount of harassment. There is no amount of suppression that will stop it. He will surely give account of all these atrocities committing.
All right, so
Because that is being destroyed, we account for them. All the looting and the manipulation going on, we are keeping records. He will account for them. The situation where you want to replace
what kind of manipulation is going on, Honorable Adams?
And pay them 1.5 billion. When you have civil service commission in Edo State, we are keeping records. This is one state we all are direct stakeholders. We come from Lagos, we have never dwelled within us. We will come and just commit and start siphoning our common resources, our common patrimony, and we will keep quiet. It will not work. What I'm saying, in effect, is that Shaibu has not done anything outside the provisions of the Constitution. He has told him, I have resumed as ordered by court. My heirs must be restored. And in any case, if you don't restore them, the court even said that he was never removed ab initio. But in any case, if he refused to restore them, that does not stop Shaibu from functioning as deputy.
So, Honorable, let's talk about...
The apparently now is an impostor, and it's impersonating the office of the government.
But Edo State government is insisting that Omobayo Godwins is the authentic deputy governor. So let me ask you, what is the impact of this on governance in Edo State? Honorable Adams, because as it looks, so let's be realistic now. As it looks, looks like there are two deputy governors in Edo State. So I'm asking, what is the impact? What is the impact of this on governance in Edo State? But before you answer that question, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Welcome back to Politics Tonight, everyone. Tonight, I've been speaking with Honorable Nosa Adams, as an APC chieftain in Edo State, as a lawyer, and also former chairman in Egon local government area. And tonight, we're discussing Edo State politics as the reinstated Edo Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu resumes office. Honorable Adams, thanks a lot for staying with us on the program. So let's move on with this conversation.
Thank you very much.
Let's go back to what we were talking about before we went on break, and that's the impact of what it looks like. Edo State now has two deputy governors in office. What is the impact of this on governors in Edo State? Because Edo State government is insisting that Omobayo Godwin rather is the deputy governor.
Well, I've said it earlier. For the past 7.5 years, Edo State has been on retardation. So there has never been governance in the true sense of it. So it's not now that we have an impostor and somebody who is deluding himself as deputy governor that we have a negative impact on the governance as it affects Edo State. No. Governors have been crumbled in Edo State since Obaseki assumed office as governor. There has never been governor because in the sense that Obaseki has used the 7.5 years to fight everybody in Edo State. The only thing he's good at is to bring his cronies and to siphon our resources outside the state. So, I know...
Honorable Adams, these are allegations. Honorable Adams.
I'm telling you, I'm saying it.
These are allegations you cannot substantiate.
Shaibu is the de facto and the de jure deputy governor of Edo State. So anybody can be deluding himself. They are free to hallucinate. They are free. It's a free world. They can be hallucinating. But you and I know that we are all subject to Nigeria Constitution. We cannot be operating democracy and be talking of autocracy or authoritarianism. No. We are all subject to the instant provision of the Nigeria Constitution. And as far as we are concerned, or the people of Edo State are concerned, the deputy governor of Edo State is right honorable.
Honorable Adams, are you there? Honorable Evans, can you hear me? Honorable Adams, if you can hear me, I want us to go back to the day Philip Shaibu resumed back in Benin City. Sadly, a police officer died. Honorable Adams, you need to unmute yourself or mute that device. Okay. Can you hear me now? Honorable Adams, can you hear me? All right, so tonight I've been speaking with Honorable Nosa Adams. He's a lawyer, an APC chieftain in Edo State, and is also former chairman of the local government area of Edo State. Honorable, if you can hear me, let's go back to the day Philip Shaibu resumed back in Benin City. Sadly, a police officer died. Edo government and Philip Shaibu were trading blames over the shooting. PDP claimed Philip Shaibu came with the thugs to wait for him. Philip Shaibu says Edo Vigilante Group is responsible for that shooting. But I remember that the Commissioner of Police, Funsho Adegboye, has vowed to declare persons it's invited over the killing of a police officer wanted if they do not show up. So I'd like to know what's the latest update on that case. All right. Let's take a break, everyone, and I'll be right back.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Welcome back to Politics Tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for staying with us on the program. Tonight, we're discussing Edo State politics as the reinstated Edo Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu, resumes office. And I've been speaking with Honorable Nosa Adams. He's a lawyer and also an APC chieftain in Edo State. Honorable Adams, can you hear me now? So let's go back to the day.
Yeah, I'm hearing you clear.
Right. So I want us to go back to the day Philip Shaibu resumed back in Benin City. Sadly, we lost a police officer that day. Edo State Governor and Philip Shaibu were trading blames over that shooting. And PDP claims Philip Shaibu came with the thugs to wait for him.
Please,
Philip Shaibu says,
the volume is too low. I can't hear you.
All right. I want us to go back to the day Philip Shaibu went back to Benin City. Can you hear me now? Honorable Adams, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
So I specifically want us to...
But I'm not seeing you.
Don't worry, just listen to my voice. We'll have a good conversation.
Okay.
All right, so I want us to go back to the day Philip Shaibu resumed back in Benin City, because we lost a police officer that day. And I remember Edo government and Philip Shaibu were trading blames over the shooting and what caused it. And I also remember that the Commissioner of Police, Fushade Boye, says that some persons have been invited over the killing of that police officer. So I really want to know tonight, what's the update on that case? Is the party following up on that case?
Yes, actually, we have reported formally to the law enforcement agencies, and those responsible for the killing are being wanted, and they will be brought to book. Though they can't hide, they can only run, they can't hide. Because you and I know that very day, Philip Shaibu and Senator Mondo Bewolo came down from their flight at the Benin airport. At the gate of the Benin airport, a group of thugs mobilized by the governor and his people blocked the entrance to the airport, and they started shooting. And in the Mali, a policeman was gunned down.
So what is the Commissioner of Police saying? Honorable Adams, what's the Commissioner of Police saying?
No, the police made a press conference. They did a press conference wherein they said those who committed that heinous crime have been declared wanted or they are being invited. But the state of the investigation, I can't say now because I don't want to jeopardize what they are doing.
Okay.
But I know, and I'm trusting the law enforcement agents to do their work and do it diligently. So the effect that we will know truly nobody's above the law.
All right.
So information between us at our party level is that the governor is shedding them, is hiding them, because he knows those that did it, and the governor is the one hiding them, protecting them from being arrested. And for how long he can hide them, I don't know.
All right. So because of what
I'm calling on the police to do their work and make sure those bandits are brought to justice.
All right. So because of what we saw that day and some of the issues you've highlighted tonight, some stakeholders have begun to highlight the importance of a level playing field ahead of the election. How worried are you?
Yes. We are very worried as a political party because the governor is mobilizing talk. He's mobilizing the one they call Edo State Security Network members. He has recruited close to 6,000 of them. He has trained them, he has armed them, and all of them they are being prepared to harm members of the opposition party for the purpose of manipulating the election. That's why we are calling on the Nigerian police force, we are calling on the president, we are calling on all well-meaning members of the public across the entire nation to please focus on Edo State. The only reason the governor is doing what he's doing is to rig the election. And we are ready to resist him. He cannot rig this election because people of Edo State are tired of Obaseki and his Lagos clique. He cannot go to fright away our common patrimony, and he cannot have a third term through prosy, and he cannot force his surrogate on us in Edo State. These whole killings, the shooting, the recruitment of the security network members, the recruitment of PWOF members, stopping of Philip Shaibu from assuming office, they are all geared towards manipulating the election next month. The president must come to our rescue as voters. I'm not even speaking now as a member of APC. I'm speaking as a bona fide citizen, as a bona fide resident, as a bona fide citizen of Edo State. The governor knows that in a free and fair contest, he will hardly win one local government area in Edo State. How is he going to win it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to how he's going to win that one.
Is it the Isha area where he has done virtually nothing? Is it the North where he has virtually abandoned them? How is he going to win it?
All right. So let's talk about preparations ahead of September 21st. I see that political heavyweights of your party from Edo South Senatorial District met in Benin City today. And according to them, that was a strategic meeting to plot ways of ousting the PDP from power by defeating its candidates in the governorship election. But how strategic is the APC in this forthcoming governorship election, especially because, you know,
we are fully prepared.
Governorship
we are
election.
Up tomorrow.
Honorable Adams, can you hold on? Because Edo governorship election basically looks like a family affair. And we've heard the governor say a lot, which means it will be a tough ride for the APC.
Listen, my sister, listen, let me tell you something. At our level, at the political party level, we believe in a free, fair, and transparent election. And that is what we are preparing for. In furtherance of that position, we are flagging off tomorrow in Edo South Senatorial District our statewide campaign that will take us to the 149 wards in Edo State. And we have marshaled out our campaign strategy, and we have laid out our plans to go into the election with an open mind. So we know the people of Edo State have resolved to throw out Abadoki and his progeny. In any case, PDP does not even have a candidate as it stands today. The court has said that Aswe Ighodalo was not validly nominated and is on appeal. They should go and be praying for the outcome of the appeal. As we speak to that, it stands today, they don't have a valid candidate. They have two cases seriously waiting for them. There is one that says his nomination was flawed, that it was not duly nominated by the accredited delegate. There is another one that is saying that he forged his voter's card because when he was filling the form for his nomination and submitting form to INEC, he submitted a voter's card, and when we were doing registration for voter's card, he also went to queue again to register as a voter. That one is pending. So how is going to go out of these litigations? I don't know, because you cannot put something on nothing. That is the dictum of the evergreen and ever-living super jurist Loteni. When he says, I've postulated that you cannot put something on nothing. So actually, and indeed his father, his political godfather, Obaseki, knows that as it stands today in Edo State, they don't have a candidate, so to speak. So,
we'll wait for the outcome of that. But
we are taking this message to the grassroots starting from tomorrow.
You know, it gets more interesting because the PDP has also challenged Senator Monday Okpebholo to debate with its candidates. That's Aswe Ighodalo. Is your candidate ready? Is he capable of going head-to-head with the PDP candidate? And would he be granting that request?
Yeah, if there is a valid candidate, we will debate. Our candidate will debate with him. But today, they don't have a candidate. They can't be debating for somebody who is not validly nominated. And apart from that, our candidate is prepared to go into any discussion, but still debate with anybody. What our candidate is doing, Senator Monday Okpebholo, is going to the grassroots, talking to the people that want to vote for him. He's talking to the voters. As I speak with you now, he's somewhere in the village talking to the voters. He's a grassroots politician. He's tested and he's trusted. He contested as a senator and he won. Actually, Ighodalo has never contested even councillorship. But Senator Monday Okpebholo has contested as a senator in Edo Central Senatorial District. And he won.
So is that enough experience to govern
and he won.
Honorable Adams, is that enough experience to govern a state like Edo State?
I'm telling you now that somebody who has been tried, somebody who has been tested, and will you compare him to somebody who has never even contested for councillorship? We are talking about who we vote for. So it's not debate. It's not debating that will determine who we vote. He has already prepared his manifesto. And the manifesto is going to the grassroots. If they come for debate and it is convenient for him to attend, he will attend. If they come for interview and it's convenient for him to attend, he will attend.
So he says his manifesto is ready.
Rather, you will only compare him So talk to the electorate. It is the electorate that will vote for him. And he's reaching out to the voters.
Right. So I just heard you say that his manifesto is ready. So when will the media see this? Because one of the things the PDP is saying is that...
Come again.
So you said his manifesto is ready. So I'm asking, when will the media start seeing this? Because one of the things PDP is saying is that Monday Okwebolo should stop running from the media if he has anything to offer the good people of Edo State. So really, why has your candidate not been speaking to the media?
I can plug you.
Honorable Adams, you need to listen to my question before responding, because the sentiment out there is that most of you are speaking on his behalf while his opponents have started engaging the media. So I'm asking this question, I'm posing this question to you now. When will your candidate start speaking to the media?
He has always spoken. He does not hide from the media. He talks to the media regularly. I don't know why they say he's hiding from it. I hide from media for what? He's always talking with the media. What they are saying is that they will go and organize a debate that is fixed for a time that is not convenient for our candidate. And if it's not convenient, it's not convenient. Somebody is in the village talking to the electorate at the village level, at the unit level. Then you will not say you should come to a village, come and do a debate. Will he leave those who want to vote for him in the village and come to a debate? That is the question. And in any case, somebody who could as a senator and went around the world, all the units and wards in the Edo Central, and you are saying you cannot talk with the media. That is not funny. And in any case, people at Edo State don't want those who can talk, because those who have been talking, all they've been saying is sophistry. It's sophistry. We want those who will do and talk less. We want action-oriented governor. We want a governor who is in touch with the reality of ground. We want a governor who knows the yearnings and aspirations of the people of Edo State. We want a governor who knows outside of Edo State, yet is a local person. That's what we want. We don't want the Lagos vote cannot speak our language. Somebody will be looking for an interpreter. Somebody doesn't even know our feelings. Somebody doesn't even know the basic needs of people of Edo State. The basic needs, our basic needs are just too few. Give us good roads. Give us electricity. Give us a care program that will take care of the citizens. Give us social security. Give us physical security. These are our basic needs. We don't need museum. We don't need elect you to go and be dragging artifact with your opinion. We didn't elect you to go and be sending MOU upon MOU. We didn't elect to do that. The governor said he was giving us Gelegele support. For 7.5 years now, no Gelegele support. He said he was building an airport in the donut. For 7.5 years now, no airport in the donut. He said he was giving electricity for which he has pumped billions of dollars. As we speak, no light in Benin. The flooding of Edo State, Oshomole started a water storm project to deflood Benin City. They came, and at the end of the day, they abandoned the project. Today, it's rain. You can't even access government house. I'm telling you, come to Benin or ask anybody. If it's rain, you can't access government house.
But Honorable Adams, I know people say that...
we cannot, look, this is a manifesto, look at it. This is a manifesto. The manifesto. Look at it. Everywhere, everything is put inside out. All the program, brief, but well articulated. They are here, look at it.
I see that.
And he's giving this one to all.
So, yes. Talking about whether or not Governor-Baacked has done anything in the last 7.5 years, I know people say the governor has increased the IGR of the states by over 100% at the moment. Edo is one of the top 3 states with good WAEC results. And these are some of the basic issues for them.
Edo has increased the IGR. My sister, I said it earlier. Obaseki and Aiswe Udalo, they believe in floating laptop. They carry laptop about and have hypotheses inside their laptop. But go and find it on ground, nothing. They will give you a beautiful hypothesis. They will give you a beautiful program. They will explain it so beautiful. They will articulate it for you. You will be so interested and you will fall in love with it. All inside their laptop. Nothing on ground to show for it. Let Obaseki and Aswe come and tell us what project they started and concluded it and commissioned it. The highest they have done is to renovate a building that was built by Bemudia for the 30 years ago.
All right. So, Honorable Adams, because of time, there are those saying the APC is banking on support from the federal government to win this election. And I would like you to react to this allegation that the Niger Delta...
That is very ridiculous.
That the Niger Delta...
Very ridiculous.
Honorable Adams, kindly hold on, please. That the Niger Delta Development Commission is using funds meant for contractors to finance the campaign of the governorship candidate of your party.
That is an allegation they cannot substantiate. You know, they are coming up with various allegations because they are acting under frustration. How can they say a federal government agency that is saddled with a clear-cut mandate is funding our campaign? We don't need to get any federal government support to fund our campaign. We are funding our campaigns by ourselves because we are set on virtually every known toast in Edo State. And we are united. There is a consensus in Edo State. There is a consensus that Obaseki must be removed and all those linked with him from Lagos must be sent back. It's a consensus. People are donating freely. Donations are coming from individuals, both within and diaspora. So we don't need federal government support to defeat Obaseki. Is it the federal government that said you go and offend the Benin people by finding the Oba of Benin? When he knows that in Benin Kingdom, there is a saying in Benin that I go by me, I go by Wigia, I go by Tekme, I go by Raw, I go by Fini. These are slogans in Benin that rebel the Oba. Like you don't drag with the Oba, you don't challenge the Oba, you don't look at the Oba's eye, you don't step on the Oba's toe, you don't. All these things are things he is doing. And Obaseki now came out openly and said he will continue where Obaseki stopped. That was what now beat them against.
All right. Honorable Adams, I mean, September 21st is almost here, but I believe that in the next few days, you'll start talking about the issues. But before I let you go tonight, how important, or rather, what's your party message to the voters in Edo State as election approaches?